everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure on Tower Defense. So first things first, I want to give a huge thank you for 1,800 subscribers. That was the goal for the end of October, and obviously we are not at the end of October, so you guys are crushing it. Keep up the great work. If you're not subscribed yet, join. It's not too late to be part of the October group, I guess. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, you watched a couple of videos, or you've just been enjoying the channel, definitely consider subscribing. But anyways, into the challenge, I guess double/increased number challenge. I'm sure I have a better name by now, but I don't have anything yet. So basically, we're using weapons that increase projectile count. So bomb and chain, 2 explosions instead of 1. Everyone also has treasure chest keys, and in the case of Captain Cassie, she has jetpack because I have no idea if this map has water. It looks like it should, but that doesn't mean it does. So I have her with the jetpack anyways. May or may not be helpful. Doesn't give anything else except placement. We're going to be doing on Hierophant's Forest. I have no idea if I spelled that right, because we are trying to get our final Vampire King. So after that, what else? Right, that was just Tower 1. We got PB with her Candy Cane shotgun, which we used a bit earlier. Fires 3 projectiles in a spray, increased damage, but lower attack speed, which is kind of weird. We have Flame Princess because, not double projectiles necessarily, but Flame Princess can have 2 fire traps active at one time. I don't actually know if that counts, but I'm going to count it. And then finally, we have Max, who we're using the Frozen Throwing Knife, splits into 3 balloon popping shards when it hits a balloon. I'm also going to be using the Stone of Ancient Knowledge for the 1 extra dart, because I kind of just feel like it makes sense. We're going to be doing it on extreme mode, but it is a fortified extreme mode, and we only have 4 towers, and all I have is a weapon, which at best is a super rare, and in Max's case is only a rare weapon, so I'm not actually all that confident that we're going to be able to do this challenge, but hopefully we'll be able to win. I don't think I'm missing any other, weapons and things. There's a couple other, trinkets that can give increased more attacks or something, but it doesn't straight up add projectiles, so I think that should be just about it. So let's get started in extreme mode. I am definitely a little nervous for this. I'm not positive we're going to be able to do this, but we definitely might. First things first, is there actually water here? There is not. Wait, yeah, there's not. Ha, see? I knew I needed this. That's a weird, creepy vampire, and it looks... Oh, no, it's a tail, okay. Where his hand is, it looks like he's holding his tail, which from this angle kind of looks like a knife, so that was scaring me a little bit. There's also, vampire, goblin, hobgoblin thing, has blue eyes that look fairly terrifying. There's a grave, and a bunch of arrows. What a lovely, lovely map. Okay, I guess we'll start off with Flame Princess. We sort of have to decide between front and back. I think I just want to go with the front. There's no real reason to try to wait till later on. So we'll start with Flame Princess up at the start. I know, let's just drop Max too. Max is pretty powerful. Maybe it'll go pretty well, maybe not. So it is interesting, there's a lot of ice shards, because Max fires 2 projectiles, which then split into a bunch more projectiles. The only potential issue with the strategy is, this sounds like something that would be really good with damage buffs, but in this current circumstance, we have no damage buffs, so although there may be thousands of projectiles, we have no increased damage, so each one only does 1 damage, or maybe 2, depending on the character's weapon and / just generalistic stats. We're going to go Flame Princess camo detection pretty early on, because we kind of need that. Then we'll have camo and lead, and then we'll be able to pop all balloon types, and which from that point we can just keep upgrading our towers as we go. So we do obviously have the advantage of all of these towers, except Max. Where is Max here? Except Max being only level 6. He's on his way, but not quite level 7. Everyone is level 7, so they all have their level 7 abilities. Captain Cassie's is okay, but not that great. Flame Princess is pretty powerful. PB's is absurdly strong, it's just expensive. So if we can get those upgrades, we're going to be in a pretty good position. So I'm feeling semi-confident. I always love how Flame Princess looks with this Fire Scepter, because it just looks so perfect. Oh, camera section, we are too late. Oh, that was so clutch. It, homed in, the second I bought the cam section upgrade, the flame just homed in on him. That's kind of cool. Obviously, we have live, so I guess we would have been fine, but still, I find it cool. I think I'm going to go for Bigger Blaze, then I'm going to just buy the other 2 towers, because I don't really see the need to wait. It doesn't really seem like there's any drastic urge, so let's just buy Captain Cassie and PB now, and then we'll start upgrading them some more. Probably Flame Princess more at start, since Flame Princess is just a really strong tower. Man, Max, you just... Even with only 2 projectiles, which by the end of this he'll end up with 4, there's so many ice shards. It's really cool looking. I think they also have quite a few pierce, which is kind of cool. So that's pretty wonderful. I think that's pretty crazy strong. Right, other towers. That's what I was doing. Captain Cassie with your double explosions, and PB with her 4 shotgun bolts. I think it's 4, but I don't really remember. 3 or 4, good enough. We also actually can afford Captain Cassie's upgrade because we have PB here, so that's kind of neat. Okay, all the towers are in place. You know what? Let's go for Captain Cassie first. We have the Pivoteer upgrade, so everything's cheaper. So we might as well get cam protection, get set up. Captain Cassie's definitely not a bad tower, but she's not that strong, so we'll see. Might be pretty good, might be pretty bad. We'll have to wait and see. I'm debating now, should I switch to Max? I kind of want to see Max now. Maybe I should just get everyone cam protection. How about we do that? I'm going to get get Max, camo, and lead popping power, so I'll get his, like, red-tipped, heat-tipped, red-tipped, heat-tipped, red-tipped, hot-tipped starts. I was wrong in both accounts. So we'll get that set up, and then we'll get PB's cam protection, and then we'll probably be good. Do you need more darts first? Or sharper? I think it's sharper darts. Whatever, now we got 3. Now I'm determined to get all 4 even more darts. So then we'll end up with, it's 3 ice shards times 4 darts will be 12 projectiles after the initial darts. That is a lot. That could be really, really powerful. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Anyways, time for PB, the last tower, to get our cam protection. It's kind of nice. All 4 of these towers coincidentally have camo popping power, and all of them actually have lead as well. Very interesting. Unfortunately, Captain Cassie cannot pop black balloons, so won't be able to pop DETs. But there aren't any DETs here, so that really shouldn't be a problem. We're good now, right? Everyone's got their popping powers. Let's head back to Flame Princess, and let's get some Fire Burst. At which point, I think I'm gonna go for Fire Trap, because that's the whole point of her weapon, is to get 2 Fire Traps. So, might as well use it. So I guess we'll save up for that now. That vampire in the corner, or whatever he is, he's really creepy looking. He's just staring at me. His blue eyes makes me think of, like, souls, mostly because of Minecraft. I think Soul Sand emits, like, blue solar particles now, I think it is. It looks really creepy. Makes me think of this dude. But yeah, that's wonderful. Just thinking of all the creepy vampires. That was a lot of lives we just leaked. What happened there? I don't know. We are about to get flame trapped, so hopefully that'll help, because it's only round 35 and we just lost almost half our lives. What are you doing, Flame Princess? What? Flame Princess! You're putting what's the deal with that fire trap? It's not anywhere near the track. In case you're curious, no balloons go on that trail of grass or anything. It's literally just nowhere near the map. Also, I am totally saving up for Elemental Transform, because I feel like that's a pretty good idea. To have just a panic ability that's really strong. That seems smart, I think. Or not. Or do we just upgrade the towers? See, look at this. We're about to die. Nah. Changing my mind. We're just getting these upgrades maxed out, ignoring the ability for Flame Princess. Let's get Max next. He's pretty good. He can get some Pierce upgrades. He seems like he'll be pretty powerful. I'm nervous, because now the Moab's coming next round, and I feel like we're gonna die to it. So let's get Weak Spot. Help out in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not liking this. We just straight up lost, almost. Yeah, we just lost the Moab on round 42. We weren't even in beat hard mode. That really sucked. I thought that would do a little bit better. And that did not take long. Let's see now. Do I want to do something else? Do I want to actually give some buffs to this? See if we can actually win this? Because I kind of do. Let me take a quick look. I may see you back in a second. We'll see. I want to take a look to see, is there anything in particular here that I feel like fits very well? I feel like the James's Lucky Coin works pretty well. Let's go to Flame Princess for that, since she is our strongest character. James's Lucky Coin, 5% chance to do double damage. That's okay in my books as far as these restrictions go, but I can't think of anything else all that, really, I can't really think of anything else that makes that big of a difference. Let's get Fire Crown, just give her a unique item, that's probably okay. Just bending the rules to think, I wonder what makes this possible. This slow thing, this light attack, it makes things do +1 damage. I'll accept that. Why? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Okay, new restriction. We're not allowed to give damage or attack speed, but we are allowed to give, well, other things. Okay, so lots of projectiles, 0 damage. That could be a cool challenge name. Hence what I'm trying to do now. We're not allowed any added damage or attack speed, but we are allowed to add random other things. I will see you in a second after I've made my character strong enough to potentially win, because I kind of want to win. Okay, so I'm going to come back now. We're not quite done with the builds, but I think I've decided this. I'm just not going to add any damage that's not from the weapons, but I will give attack speed, because I want to win. At the end of the day, I really want to beat this challenge, and I feel like that's more fair and fun anyways, so I'm going to be doing that. I probably should have been doing that from the start, so we're going to do that now. I'm not quite done with adding trinkets. I thought I would join back in with you guys just for a little bit, but we can't give any damage. That's still true. That's still a true restriction. I can't just completely bend the rules. Only minimalistic damage. We are allowed extra projectiles, though. So, example, things like these, they give damage buffs, but they're from the weapon, so it's okay, because the weapon increases projectile count. That's the only rule. So I guess I'm gonna unequip the, laser beam thing in a second, too. So if we go back here, let's just take off the laser, we'll give a couple other buffs, and then we'll head back in here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we might actually win. Because I'd rather win, go figure. So let's add just, one more buff to Captain Cassie, take off the, low beam thing on Flame Princess, and then we are probably good to go. What is it that I want? Isn't really anything all that great left here, is there? You don't give damage, you give lots of other stuff, so we'll give you the sandwich. Back to Flame Princess, we will take off this, and ready to go, I'm done. I'll go over the builds quickly, I guess. Here's Max, boom, fast-paced time. Here is PB, there we go. Then, here is Captain Cassie, though I think we just looked at her, and finally, here is Flame Princess. So those are the builds quickly, still no extra damage buffs, ignoring the weapons. We should be able to win now. We didn't even beat them all before, though, but I've now given myself far too many buffs, so I'm gonna assume we'll be able to do this now. If we can't, that'll be pretty disappointing. That I did just make you wait a lot of rounds, so I'm probably gonna come back in, not quite around 40, I'll join you back at, round 30-ish. Okay, so it is round 30, I do quickly want to point out, look at Captain Cassie's grape shot. Because it doubles the projectiles she shoots, not shows, so many projectiles. Really, it is just a really crazy bomb for Captain Cassie. I don't believe it actually works with C4 Charlie, though. I tried to put it on him when we started this challenge, but I don't think it actually works, which is too bad. We are going to go for Bloon Pillage for a little bit extra money making, but yeah, this is going a fair bit better now. We're doing a bit stronger. We haven't leaked any lives yet, but I'm still not all that confident for this, which is a little bit too bad. With Bloon Pillage, though, we have a bit extra money making, which is pretty good. Now I'm going to upgrade Max because he doesn't attack until Captain Cassie struggles, so I think it's a bit better to upgrade him. We have a bit of a safety net, but we don't necessarily, we're not necessarily stealing any pops that would have given us extra money. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. I realize I haven't said that yet, so hopefully you had a good day. Did something fun, just had a nice day, or in a good mood. Obviously, not a bad thing if you're in a bad mood, but hopefully you'll be in a good mood again soon. I guess Bloon Pillage too, might as well get that. Then, I guess PB? Actually, no, let's do PB, then we'll do Flame Princess last, because Flame Princess is the one we started with, or the one I started with, I guess, you weren't here. But yeah, so this is going pretty great. Mobs about to come next round. I'm still a little scared for that, but hopefully we'll be okay. We do have the ability to both slow, stun, kill, and reduce the number of children that the more class bloom spawns, so I may have used just a couple of epics that don't increase damage for that. The mobs are just not moving at all, which is kind of wonderful in its own way. Now, I think I'm going to save up for Jelly Beans have power, or do we max? No, we should max out Flame Princess first. The first ability I'm going to go for is definitely PB's, though, because it's her best ability. It's the best ability out of these by far, and honestly, it's the one that I think will actually make her useful. She's not that great on her own. Do I want to add in? Nah, I was tempting to add in Monkey Farmer, because I did give treasure chest keys, but there's not too many mob class balloons on screen yet, so I can, if I see a chest, I'll collect it, but I'm not going to go too crazy. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have a quest to not use an ally on an extreme game, so that's an extra bonus, an extra benefit. But yeah, I really do love this music. It doesn't fit this map at all. This map's all like, oh, gravestones, death, horror, evil, and then the music's just like, woo, happy day, wonderful day. But it's pretty nice for it. Hey, there's a treasure chest, $1,100. That's actually pretty nice. Now we get to save up for Fire Trap, and finally finally actually get the benefit of her Fire Scepter. Which, I don't know if I said this or if I got cut off by us losing last time, but it just fits so good with her character. But I really wish she held it at, like, the hilt or whatever. She looks normal without a weapon. She looks a little weird whenever you give her a wand, which I kind of don't like. What else? There was something else I was gonna say. I guess that's kind of it. BFB time. Yeah, it just got wrecked. Like, honestly, that worked really well. I'm more confident now. I'm still a little nervous for the ZMG, but I feel like we'll be pretty much fine. Especially if we get a few more upgrades. We are not maxing out our characters, though. Like, there's no way we're making enough money in time. I could get Royal Decree and Sabotage, like, PB's ability, but I'd rather have her, like, Soda and Mint's ability than have everyone else's ability, but not hers, so I think I'll wait. If we're lucky, we'll get Soda and Mints before round 60. We're not making too much money, though, even with the extra income. It's really not all that drastic. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky, get an extra chest in here, and, well, we'll be in a pretty good situation. Extra treasure chest, a few $1,000, or at least $8,000, and then we'd be much better off in terms of getting this upgrade. All of these projectiles, all these types of weapons seem like they have so much potential, except Flame Princess's. Flame Princess loves to throw a fire trap in a non-existent trap and leave it there for all of an eternity, because I'm pretty sure they go away based on Bloon spawns, not time limit or round passing. So that's annoying. I'm a little bothered by that, if you can't tell. You know what, I'm actually thinking I'm going to go for Flame Princess Elemental Transform. I don't think we're going to afford PV's upgrade, but we will definitely be able to afford Elemental Transform. I mean, I guess I'll wait for the round 10, no real rush. Are we good? Are we good? Can I purchase it? I can indeed. And ability time. Boop, boop, boop. Time to die. ZMG. Man, the Flame Elemental is really strong. But as you see, ZMG's gone. BFBs, they're going to be on here in like 5 seconds. Hey, they gave me 11 diamonds, and we almost lost there. There were balloons that leaked. Only 10 balloons, but still, they were balloons nonetheless. But that was pretty great. So we may have lost that first run, but now, after our second try, we did a fair bit better, so that's pretty great. That's pretty nice. And with that, we are now one map closer to getting our 4th and final Vampire King. See, like, this music's creepy. Why wasn't this music in the story mode? It seems weird. But anyways, I guess I'll clock my quest quickly, because there's no real reason not to. Hopefully you guys had a good day. I know I already said that, but I'm going to say it again. I hope you guys had some fun. No, I don't care about the software update. But yeah, so hopefully you guys had a good day, obviously, and enjoying yourself. One last reminder, by the way, if you are still here, you probably enjoyed the video, so why don't you give it a like and consider subscribing as well if you haven't already. I know I gave a pretty convincing argument in the first, like, 30 seconds of this video, but if you didn't do it for some reason, you still have the chance. And if you're already subscribed, obviously, you're already awesome, so good for you. But yeah, thanks all for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Again, I said that so many times. I hope you continue to have a wonderful day. And days forever and ever and ever. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!